How are you doing? I'm Omotayo Alameru, an intellectual property lawyer, yes, in Lagos and Abuja, Nigeria. I'm going to tell you something ancillary to my previous video. It seems it's a really interesting topic. Photographers' rights is so large, I don't think we can exhaust it all in an episode. However, I spoke on 5 mistakes photographers make that may land them lawsuits. Yes, you should check that video out. Link in my caption below. Then I know some people ask, what is the solution? What's the way forward? You have given us 5 issues. So how do we go forward from here? What's the solution to these mistakes? Okay, so I'm going to share 5 tips. Yes, 5 tips to help photographers avoid these lawsuits. Yes, 5 tips to help you stay away from trouble. So stay tuned. Welcome back. I'm Omotayo Alameru. So today I'm giving you 5 tips to help you avoid photography suits. Yes, this is for photographers, not just professional photographers, but people that take photographs of other people, whether for passion or you're just interested in it. So you need to see this. Before I go on, I'd like to thank my subscribers. Thanks for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thanks for sharing my video, taking out time to listen to my tips and tools. I'm sure you find them useful, but I'm most grateful that you click the subscribe button. And if you've not done that, what are you waiting for? Please click the subscribe button below so you can get notified whenever I drop new videos. I drop videos every week. So back to business. 5 things to help you stay out of trouble as a photographer. 5 tips. First tip is this: do contracts. Yes, always have a written contract with your model. Anyone who comes in, as simple as a form that they can fill and just sign. So like we have the model release form. If you have a model taking you're taking pictures maybe as a collaboration with a model, you should have them sign a model release form. In that form you can state if you want that photo to be used for commercial purposes. So if you want the photo to be used for commercial, state it expressly. If you need help with drafting a model release form, you don't just go ahead to get templates from online. Contact an attorney to do that for you, so that you avoid issues or stories that touch the heart later. Secondly, in that model release form, this is ancillary to the model release form, check out if your model is below 18 years. Some models look really big, but they might not be 18, they might not even be adults. They ought not to take photos with you without permission from their guardian or from their parents. If you have a model release form stating expressly the age of that model, right? If the model lies about their age and you're absorbed of any form of liability whatsoever, because it's not on you anymore. But if you do not do due diligence and put it in writing, then you may land yourself in trouble for taking photos of a minor, even with their own permission, because they ought not give you permission to do that. It is their parent or their guardian that's meant to do that. Third one, make sure you're not taking photo of a copyrighted work or a work that has trademark rights. Yeah, like I gave an example in my previous video. When someone has a sculpture or a painting already and you decide to take photo of that sculpture or painting, they have copyright in that work already. So you need to seek their permission before taking photo of that. If you do that, you have already infringed on their right. So to avoid this, avoid taking photos. Due diligence. Do due diligence. Check out this work. Is there a protection on this work you want to take photo of, or is it a free work that you can just take it and no one is going to disturb your life for taking photo of that? Then for trademark, if it already has trademark rights, like taking photo of someone in front of a restaurant or a hotel that has a slogan that's trademarked, check it out. You have to do your due diligence if that work is, or if that place is not if there are no restrictions whatsoever. So that's another way to avoid a lawsuit. But 4, research the area you want to do your photo shoot in. Yeah, I attended a wedding sometime in February, and we're about to take photos of ourselves in that hotel, and then we had someone come tap us like, guys, don't take photos here, you are not permitted. And we're like, we're bridesmaids, we're just taking photos of us. They told us to get permission. We needed to seek permission from the management. So imagine if we didn't get a warning ahead and we just took photos of ourselves and it's published. We may get a lawsuit. So this is what you can avoid. Do your due diligence, do a research on the environment, the surrounding you're taking that photo in. Is it allowed? Are people allowed to just take photos there? Or do you need to seek permission? Or is it totally restricted? Are you totally restricted from even taking a photo in such environment? So do your research. One last tip I like to give you: communication. I think this goes beyond photographers. This should be for every business owner out there. If you're contacted to do a job for someone, you should communicate properly with your client. Misunderstanding, misconception, miscommunication can land you into trouble. And better still, just put it in writing. Whatever communication you have, even if it's not a proper formal documentation, put it in writing so you are both on the same page. Imagine you are told to do something and you didn't understand that properly, and then you do something entirely different. If you get into trouble with it doesn't even have to be a big person, someone that knows their rights can decide to sue you as a photographer for doing something differently. Meanwhile, you could have avoided this by communicating properly in clear terms. Okay, I'll give you a bonus tip. Try to get your work insured. Imagine covering doing a photo shoot that worth over millions of dollars, and then you misplace everything. You can't find your coverage, or you don't even have a backup file, and then they sue you or they ask for a refund. If you don't get your work insured, or if you don't have a proper insurance policy, how are you going to pay? You just get into debts. So that's just an advice on the side. So these are 5 or 6 tips that would help you as a photographer to avoid getting into trouble. I hope you find this video useful. Do well to share this with at least one photographer. You never can tell who this video would help. So thanks for staying tuned. Thanks for watching my video. And if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button below. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and share with friends, okay? So till I come your way again next week, I'm Omotayo Alemeru, and you can follow me on Instagram at MyDigitalLawyer, and on Twitter at MyDigitalLawyer. Till I come your way again next week. Bye.